Alright, so a quick demonstration of what I mean about people perceiving one thing, and then when they realize that it's not what they perceived and they don't realize where what they observed, what they thought they were observing, was not what they were perceiving, it frustrates them really, really bad usually. So here's a quick example I like to use. So, all you have to do is we're going to put our palms together but with our thumbs down. So that means you're going to have to cross your arms over. So essentially you start with your right hand and your right arm, however you want to call it. Put it out, thumb down. Then you take your left arm, thumb down, cross them over. Make sure that your right thumb is over your left thumb. So as you can see, right thumb over left. This is uncut video. And you're stuck. You can't get your arms back around. They're crossed over. So let's do it again. And you'll see the same thing with different results. Or at least you most likely will perceive you're seeing the same thing, only with different results, and you don't know why, unless you are very, very keenly aware of what you're seeing. So we're going to probably see the same thing. Take your right arm, put it out. Obviously this is a mirrored image, so you know, my right is your left, sort of, but same thing here. So right arm out, thumb down, palm out. Then you're going to take your left arm, same thing, right over left, right thumb over left thumb. And we think we've got the same issue here, only now separate. Now if you try it, you'll realize that obviously I did something different, but most people don't know what. Unless you know what to look for and you're used to looking for those things, you're probably not going to catch it. And this I've found is usually what frustrates people the most, is when they've realized that they were observing the whole time and they realize that their perception was different than what they observed. It frustrates them because now they feel like they themselves are to blame for not perceiving, and they want to blame someone for it. Now, a magician, obviously, you go see a magician, you see a magician do a trick, you know that he's there to fool your senses somehow. So you're not really upset at him because, you know, he's implied at least, if not told you outright, I'm going to fool you. Now, people that you trust that do this to you, you feel like you've been betrayed somehow. And so I've seen a lot of people get really upset. I like doing that demonstration. There's also another one where you float like 3 inches off the ground. That one's a little harder to do. You got to have the situation just right to do it. Obviously, I'm not floating off the ground, and so I'm not going to do that in video because it's a little harder to do. But it will freak people out, especially if you don't tell them you're about to do it. But anyway, I thought I'd share that just as a demonstration of what I'm talking about.